Hello?
Hey there, buddy. How's it going?
Hello, my gaming brigade. How y'all doing? Gaming Horseman. And this is a channel we have not reacted to. This is from Paleo Vid's Cicada Labs training video, proof of concept dinosaur analog horror. Now, he has stated that he is aware there's a lot of analog slop, but this is a proof of concept video with a little bit of lore for the later videos, which he does have a good couple videos. So we'll watch through this, I might make jokes, I might not, because he is full aware, he's aware, yada yada. So, I'm read the description real quick. Ready? Let's go. Description reads, if you hear cries for help in the dead of night, do not answer them. They are not human. Now, let's get on in with the video, shall we? It's not, most of his videos are shorter.
Welcome to the facility B500 Ranger Saved video. In this tape you will be learning about the experiments contained here and being briefed on your role at B500. The experiment.
What the fuck? Oh, it was a missing persons. Anthony Carr, age 24, police department, city of blank.
The experiments found here are the most genetically pure at Cicada Labs and have been able to
Gen 9 got 80%.
Human biology.
Look at that thick ass neck.
And evolution, of course. And in other
course.
Gaps in the experiment's genetic code are filled in by living dinosaur species DNA, such as Metatheria, parrot, and cassowary.
Oh, that's why a parrot? Hold up, why a parrot? I'm having flashbacks.
Resulting in less works. Your job as a ranger will be to maintain this facility's security by preventing
While I'm doing this, apparently there's a movie called Primitive War. I don't know if it's out or coming out. I saw a lot of comments on it about, like, in the video, not my reaction, but the video I reacted to of the prehistoric Jason Reeves, 18, police department, city of blank, missing.
By preventing breaches.
I saw the trailer.
Preventing
I saw a teaser.
Trespassers from end breaches, as well as preventing and apprehending trespassers from entering the containment area, among other tasks.
Okay. Now, I'm not... Yeah. Parrot, cassowary, lyrebird.
Your first piece of briefing will be your equipment. Each ranger is fitted with.
Okay. I have a feeling for the first couple videos, like you said, generic, analog. No. That's the face you make when you want to eat a burger in one bite. Yum. If you hear screams or cries for help in the dead night, do not answer them. They are not human. Hey, I already said that. I already said that. What? Is that the fucking bear from Annihilation? Oh, I love that so much. That fucking bear scared the fuck out of me in that movie. It's not even a scary movie, but that bear is horrifying. So, he's gonna get jumped by a raptor, I'm guessing. You have to remember, this is Jurassic Park analog horror. So, the raptors in this one aren't accurate fully. And they're about to fuck him up. Oh, I don't like how monotone it is. I never liked that. I don't like... Okay, hello, Ceratosaurus. How are you? Hello. Favorite dinosaur, by the way. Oh, hi. Hi. Don't tilt it. Oh, why the fuck did that look so good? Why the fuck does that look so smooth? Look at that! Head tilt. And just shuts it up. Next video. Why the fuck did that look so smooth? That was so cool looking. Awesome. Let's go on to the next one. Alright, this next video. Contamination Cicada. Proof of concept dinosaur analog horror. I guess it's not Jurassic Park. It's just dinosaur. With how smooth that animation was on the first proof of concept, I'm looking forward to watching the rest of it. But this one's only a minute 30 seconds long. The description reads this. I don't know what the fuck the water is, so I'm gonna look it up when I say it. Now, I looked that up. Apparently, all it gets me is links to his Twitter. I'll be honest. So, I'm guessing it's his own custom bacteria. And judging by the screenshot of this video, it's not something you want to get. So let's go on with another proof of concept video, though.
An outbreak. A deadly pathogen overtaken the research base B200.
Oh, that sucks.
In the event that it reaches us at base B300, we need to be prepared. The bacteria spreads through bodily fluids and is spread from the experiments.
It's like zombies?
To prevent infection, all
That'd be
field
crazy.
agents must wear our new specialized gear, which is more bite and slash resistant to prevent an infection. If infected, there is no current treatment. Symptoms
I don't like that smile. Fuck off.
begin with a temperature and a reduced appetite, making you eat less and weakening your immune system. You will be overcome to spread the bacteria through violence, and you will experience extreme agitation and aggression.
So like
you will
rage.
lash out and attack other organisms in the vicinity.
Sounded like the rage virus.
As the infection continues, your muscles will
Atrophy?
degrade
Ugh.
as well as your tendons. Cysts
My
will
dick!
form under the skin, and the skin itself
I take back what I just said.
will slow off, resulting in you being skinned.
Ew!
Death follows not soon after.
No shit! Ugh! Did it just pop? Oh, it's just breathing. It's... What? There's no fucking way it's alive. Look at it! Ah, fuck that. Next video. Next video is the Bone Bridge Reaper, the Cicada Codex Type 3 dinosaur footage. Alright, so this one is not a proof of concept. Now, he said in the description he did not animate what's in this video. So maybe I shouldn't have read the description, kind of spoiled it, but then again, the screenshot kind of gives it away what's in it. But he said he's working on animation now. This tape is classified as property of the government of the United Kingdom for use in the Cicada operation. Unauthorized viewing or reproduction of this tape result in immediate detention. Why do they say reproduction of the tape and not just
investigating? A
copy?
lot of talk in town, the woods, and
Yeah, I read the title.
essentially weird noises and people
Weird noises. Okay.
missing.
Oh, people going missing.
Here to investigate.
Oh, well, he's dead. Hate to tell you, you're about to die. You don't click on a video titled The Bone Bridge Reaper and expect somebody to... Here's just false advertising. I'm waiting for the bridge. Walking through the park on my feet. Holy shit, it's very open. You think you would see anything. Huh. A bit of a mess. No, fuck that. That is when you move. The clout ain't worth it, boy. We learned from the friendly giant is not worth the clout, man. Oh no. How the fuck is that supposed to stop someone? A car? Yeah, I get it. Like, anybody can just do what he just did and walk around it. Are those eyes or is that just light? I'm so paranoid after prehistoric images looking in the back room for eyeballs. Is that a parachute? It's fucking Godzilla charging up? What the fuck was that? It sounds like Godzilla charging up his atomic breath. Okay, see, were those eyes? See, I don't think those are eyes. I don't think they are. But when he looked back, they weren't there, so it might have just been how he was looking at it, truthfully. I'm always looking. My eyes suck, though. It's windy as shit, ain't it? Uh-oh. I had it. That iconic noise. Oh. Well, that's not a human bone jaw. Yeah, it's not human, though. Canine looking. Actually, no, that's really slim. Oh! That's horrifying. Jesus Christ! I forgot, these aren't this isn't Jurassic Park Dilophosauruses. It's a fucking accurate one. Holy shit. Alright, sorry about that cut. There's big boy Dilo. The accurate Dilophosaurus. Hello. And that is when I say goodbye. To the bush! Oh yeah, you're in the middle of open plain. Dude, it's catching up to you. You're dead. There is no way in hell you're getting outrunning it. It's just letting you run. It's toying with you, dude. It's toying with you, you're dead. Did it just use the fucking gate? Did it just open the gate? What the fuck? Something interesting about this one, though, is the fact that, there's a child's drawing. I can't get over that, I'm sorry. It's like, he just stands up like, what? You think I couldn't open a gate? Don't stop! Bye. I'm not gonna lie, I would have done my damnedest to dolphin dive into that fucking car. What's interesting, it's two Dilos, right? And they're munching away at them. But what interests me is not the bones, but this. Look at it. It's a little girl's drawing with two creatures out in the forest looking at her. There's two Dilos. And they have the crest. See? Crest, 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 crest. Because I don't think they're ears, because look at their hands. They're dinosaur hands. So, yeah, this little girl was scared of them. Next video. Alright, next video is Autopsy, Cicada Codex, Tape 4, and Dinosaur Analog Horror. He said it was inspired by Darren Quilloy, aka the lovely man of the Meat Factory, aka Vida Canis. But what I found interesting about the last video is also that the Dilos weren't hunting him at first. They were just wondering what the hell he was doing. Like, what the hell are you doing in my home? As soon as he ran, prey activated, hunter instinct, like that. They saw him as food. And they were just waiting for him to tire himself out. 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Images of graphic content. Okay, so is this an autopsy of the Bone Bridge Reaper?
This is Dr. Stephen Cole.
Hello.
And this is my incident and autopsy report.
Okay.
The date is the 8th of February, 1980.
Christopher Basu.
Subject's name is Christopher Basu. The subject is male and 23 years of age. The cause of death was an attack from escaped specimens
Dilos.
DILO-30-1 and DILO-30-2.
The pair, yeah.
The body was recovered from a cave in the woods between the town of Bonebridge and
That's why it's called Bone Bridge Reaper.
this facility. Recovery
I was so confused because they're like, where's the bridge?
teams have been trying to recapture the escaped animals with little success.
I figured.
But we knew this attack occurred from the tick chip in the victim's Optodine handheld recorder, which we were able to trace.
Huh.
The scene was mostly barren, with only the recorder and blood being present. The
Figured.
animals dragged the body to their new established territory
Yeah.
near the cave,
Yep.
where the remains of other victims were found.
Mm-hmm.
I will now begin the autopsy report.
It does look similar to Vita Connie's, but it looks good. Because
The
Paleo
cause
Void
of
said
death
he did it.
was a major breakage to the neck, with no
I just wanna... If you can hear me, I'm clapping.
other major pre-mortem injuries recorded, other than deep bite marks.
Well,
running
his
from the
chest is
collarbone
caved
to
in.
the breastbone. The punctures on the front of the body were deeper than those of the back,
Well, yeah.
indicating the animal bit down on the victim's shoulder from the back.
Mm-hmm.
The tapering of the bite marks indicate that the body was bitten and then dragged.
Mm-hmm.
We know that the victim died quickly from the audio recording recovered from the handheld recorder, but this is an exception, as all of the victims died more slowly. The quick death tells us that the neck breakage was more likely the killing blow rather than
Yeah.
the bite to the shoulder.
Oh, yeah.
All other bites recorded appear to be from feeding. It doesn't seem like the animals were finished feeding by the time the body was recovered.
Doesn't look it. There's
This
still
is
some
due to
meat.
the patterns of breakage around the limbs.
No.
What we expect to see with large predator kills is total removal of the limbs, as the animals will eat the muscle and break down the bone to get the marrow.
Yeah.
However, the breakages seen here are partial, like the animals hadn't fully finished consumption.
Yeah.
We know that the animals started to feed almost immediately,
Mm-hmm.
and the patterns of breakage on the rib cage indicate the animals bit down and ripped upwards to break off the sternum.
Makes sense.
However, some bending inward of other ribs indicate the animals dipped their heads into the body cavity to consume the organs inside.
Most likely. Safe
No
bet.
organs were present inside the body cavity, and it is assumed that the animals ate everything.
They ate his liver with some fava beans. And a nice Chianti.
And then moved towards other areas such as the limbs.
We got Hannibal and Lecter.
The head was removed from the body, and the mandible was not found. But it was assumed it was purposely ripped off by the animals to get at things like the tongue.
Yeah, we did see multiple mandibles.
On the upper half of the skull, the eyes, ears, and nose were all consumed. But the rest of the skull remains mostly intact.
You say that as it looks caved in. Is that
This
it?
concludes my incident and autopsy report on the victim, Christopher Basu.
But, next video. Alright, so this is Tape 5, Surveillance of the Cicada Codex series by Paleo Vids. Hey, I remember this movie. I liked it. But this is more of a lore video, he said in the comments. He says more of a lore video, so...
Earlier depictions showed them dragging tails and acting like...
The fact of the matter is that the Wigan Casino...
Did he just say Riz?
Acting like...
The fact of the matter is that...
It sounds like he says the natural Riz.
Depictions showed them
Listen.
dragging tails and acting like...
The fact of the matter is that...
I know he's saying fact of the matter is, but it sounds like he's saying the natural Riz.
The Wigan Casino has been in existence for 10 years.
The students here, prepare for the biggest tournament.
Nosferatu! More Nosferatu in just a moment. Bring him back! They haven't been using him in SpongeBob. Optodyne. Optodyne was the handheld recorder the scientist was talking
Your
about.
child's first steps, graduation, even a family
They cut it right before that little one ate the ground.
road trip. Till now, these core memories have been tedious to capture on film. That's why our team at Optodyne Technologies have created the first device to combine a video camera with a VHS tape recorder. This
Okay.
revolutionary technology has a compact, lightweight design and is perfect for everyday use. The Optodyne Porticoder uses advanced new technology such
that guy
as the ticket
shirtless?
chip, which helps to improve audio and video resolution.
Could you use it when recording this, please? My eyes are going cross-eyed with the fuzzy.
Keeping us above our competition. Buy your Porticoder today at any major retailer and add another member to your Optodyne home technology family.
Okay, so Optodyne's like... Okay, next video. Alright, the next video is Bats of Bone Bridge, the Cicada Codex Tape 6, Dinosaur Analog Horror. Now I always make sure this, read the description to make sure if there's anything I need to know. He did say flashing lights warning, so here's your warning of flashing lights ahead. Confiscations and Archives Department. Tape Designation 1, BBPS, Media Type, Public, Methods of Surveillance. Porticoder version 1, Trail Cam. Yeah, comments. Tape unfinished before confiscation. Why can't I say that one? Bone Bridge Primary School. Property of the Bone Bridge Educational Board. Bats are so adorable, man. Dr. Gareth. In this lesson, we will learn about the wonderful bats found in our town. Bone Bridge is home to around 4 species of bats. To be fair, that's a lot. Range from big. Look at that big boy. Too small. Look at this small one. Look at the small fuzzball. What the hell is that? Why did you just like cut there? Is that just like the video behind us resetting? Okay. Every bat from the small Pipistrella to the large Noctule play crucial roles in our natural environment. These fascinating creatures emerge at the dusk to feed on insects, maintaining the delicate balance of the local ecosystems. Let's have a look at some of our local bats. It cuts to a homeless man. Bat number 1. Dobbinton's bat. Look at him! Look at him! Sometimes called the water bat. Dobbinton's bats are often seen gliding just above our rivers and lakes. They use echolocation to hunt insects over the water, scooping them up with their feet or catching them in their mouths. You can't tell me, look at that and tell me that's not adorable. Look at the little grabbers! Watch them hunt. Look at him go! Just watch out for rabies. Bat number 2. The nocturnal bat. Do you hear that? Listen. It sounds like... Listen really closely. It sounds like breathing. Behind the music, listen. Yeah, there's something breathing. Look at that round boy. The nocturnal bat is Britain's largest bat with a wingspan of up to 40 centimeters. Unlike some bats, nocturnes fly high over open ground, hunting for beetles and moths. I was gonna say, you can see these bats in local farms and in Brackenwood Meadow Park. Look at them. Nom, 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 nom. An aerial predator. Is that spelled wrong? Aerial. I thought it was spelled something differently. Invasive species. Why'd the music just cut out? Hold up. Not all of our bats are native to the UK. Why are we at... Bone Bridge is home to one invasive species of bats. Is it like the big ass bat? These bats were observed roosting in and around abandoned buildings in our local woods. It's not known how or when they got into our local ecosystem. Well, what bats are they? Tell me the anticipation is killing someone. Is that a fucking frog? They seem quite accustomed to human presence. This is unusual for bats. I thought it was a frog. Too much EDF. They hunt insects in swarms. I could make jokes about the quality, but honestly, I'm impressed with how things have been so far, so... Bat number 4! Oh, I wanted to land! Did I miss something there? Is that something in the cave? Am I blind? Is there something in there? Alright, next video. Alright, this is another proof of concept, but it's after the last bat video. Neobara biodome test. It seems it's going to be aquatic life. 1980, September 2nd. Hey, it says effectiveness. I know that one. Because it's the one that ate a whole another one. No, there's still effectiveness. It would make sense that cicada would have aquatic creatures. I'm just glad they're in the biodome for now. They ran away. I say ran, they swam away. Oh shit, that's why. I have a couple ideas what that could have been. Tylosaur, maybe? I'm gonna go with Tylosaur. Well, next video, I guess. This is the longest video so far. 14 minutes, 12 seconds. Operation Cleanup, the Cicada Codex, Tape 7. Let's do this. Nothing in the description other than giving props to the animations of the creatures. Report number 7. Dr. Stephen Cole, who did the autopsy tracking update and deterrence. Still September 2nd, 1980. Interesting.
Dr. Stephen Cole.
Doctor.
Audio log 7. Operation Cleanup. February 9th, 1980.
Your dates are wrong.
This is audio report 7 in Operation Cleanup. I will be providing an update on tracking and an introduction to new capture and deterrence measures. We've had some new developments regarding the tracking and recapture of some escaped animals.
Okay.
Capture teams have located the territory of most escaped Neurognathus. Turns out a local schoolteacher with a particular interest in bats had found the colony of pterosaurs in the abandoned Myers building while filming a documentary for his class. He mistook them for a new species of bat and fortunately had been using Optidine cameras to record his findings. Keywords and sounds picked up by the tick chip flagged him for investigation.
I was gonna say, they didn't look
We were
like
able to
normal
confiscate
bats.
his tapes. We used the excuse of public safety that these invasive bats were carriers of rabies to move in silently and capture the animals.
Always the
Capture
excuse.
teams managed to tranquilize and recover 5 of the 9 escaped pterosaurs.
I knew they didn't look like bats.
However, they breed fast and are notoriously hard to capture, so it's unlikely that we will be able to recapture every individual.
So I was right. It looked like a fucking frog.
However, we are trying and have so far been mostly successful.
Mostly.
Another team will be closing in on the building tomorrow afternoon when the animals are less active.
Yeah. Assuming they all didn't move.
Furthermore, one of the 4 missing Coelophysis has been recovered. However, it is
One of 4 Coelophysis? I'm sorry, hold up.
dead.
Oh, it's
This
dead?
one is an adolescent female. She was found on the side of a quiet road 3 days ago on the 7th. The body was brought to me for examination and autopsy. Before an autopsy was conducted, I took samples of saliva, blood, and other organic material.
I would have shit myself if it, like, just fucking blinked. I was gonna say, please don't stick it up his butt. Please. I'd pay to have one of those in my
Autopsy and X-ray
place.
showed no obvious cause of death.
Not
However,
a real
the
one, but
analysis of collecting samples revealed something concerning.
they're diseased.
Bacillus carnemanducans. This is a pathogen from the Triassic. It was synthesized from a Darwin unit when creating the Coelophysis genome. It was assumed to be a bacteria from the animal's gut microbiome, as it was seen quite a lot in fossils from Ghost Ranch Quarry, but it turned out to have been a deadly external pathogen.
Yeah, the
When it was first
skin eater.
synthesized in base B200, something went wrong, and it resulted in a genetically enhanced bacteria with an almost 100% mortality rate,
Yep.
with extremely exaggerated symptoms.
Oh yeah.
That pathogen wiped out the base. Only a few remnants of the breakout were ever recovered.
Yeah. Yep, I remember. That's not good though, because that means the other Coelophysis might be infected with the same disease and they're not caught. What the hell is misery? Come on. Please?
Thankfully, no more cases of that variant exist anymore, but the base bacteria is still quite infectious in itself.
Yeah.
Symptoms vary depending on the species infected. In humans, it leads to a degradation of the skin barrier and a development of dermal cysts. In the Coelophysis, the effects are lesser, but it usually causes severe fever, which can cause fatal intracranial pressure, which is what killed this individual.
Oh.
The synthesis in new Triassic animals has been cut off, and we have developed treatment. We know the 4 Coelophysis that escaped were individuals from the med bay being treated for the pathogen during the incident.
Okay.
They showed no signs of infection, but this proves otherwise. The implications of this are serious. We don't know if the others are still infected, but if this pathogen was to spread to the townspeople, it could lead to a local epidemic.
We're gonna literally have the living meat SCP up in our hands in a second if we're not careful.
And the loss of lives. The pharmaceutical division is developing vaccines and treatments to be supplied subtly to the town through the water supply, but this will take time, and updates will be provided through their progress tapes. The body here will be burned and destroyed,
Good choice.
but we will take further samples for testing.
You fuckwits. was gonna say, is it moving?
Playing on iPhone? Now you can play unlocked with Google Play Games on PC.
Why do scientists have to touch Pope shit and take it instead of just getting rid of
some
it?
updates on the Dilophosaurus too.
Yeah, how'd
They've
that go?
moved again.
Of course.
They keep doing this. They establish territory, make kills to sustain themselves, but they never stay. It seems
Jesus, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people contains graphic
they
information.
understand that they're being tracked and watched. As soon as they pick up signs of our presence, they seem to move deeper into the woods. But they don't stray far from the town of Bone Bridges. There isn't enough food to sustain them in the woods, other than deer.
Yeah.
Their cave has been abandoned, and the only signs of their presence being the
Oh, that's why in the bat video was Bat 4, unknown.
bones of local livestock. However, we've tracked them down again. We've recovered dung samples near the same abandoned building where the Ignurignathus were located.
The bats.
They were DNA tested and have been attributed to one of the Dilophosaurus. Dissection revealed the bones of small forest mammals, cranial elements, as well as small undigested limb bones of rodents, feathers of birds.
That noise scared the fuck out of me.
However, further dissection revealed 4 human finger bones, as well as 2 human molars.
Well, yeah. You know they've been eating people, that's why they don't want to leave. Because humans are pretty easy prey when you catch them off guard. But normally what happens with that is we all band together and get a hunting group started and start hunting.
DNA analysis reveals they come from 17-year-old Roy Desai, who went missing on the 29th of January. These are the second remains we have recovered of him. This leads us into how we will recapture them.
The stance of that Dilo, I love it.
Too many people have died, and over the last month, all non-lethal capture methods have failed.
Time to get
understand
lethal.
that these are expensive assets and causing major fatal injuries, not in our interest.
Make more.
Also, qualified staff are limited. That is why I will now propose and demonstrate new technologies I have developed to aid in the recapture process.
It's called a gun he pulls out of Deagle. You see here, with this caliber, even if it somehow survives this first shot, try the next 12 shots and see what happens.
I'm going to be proposing and demonstrating here the use of modified deterrence agents that we already use to maintain animal security, to be used as an aid of recapture. We use high-frequency emitters around perimeter walls of animal containment. If the animal moves too close to an emitter near a maintenance gate, for example, it'll sound off and cause great discomfort to the animal. This will usually cause them to bolt off.
Usually.
There is potential to integrate these measures into the recapture process. I produced a smaller handheld version of this device to emit similar frequencies that can be adjusted for use on the field. The idea would be to form a perimeter around where we know the animals are and use these devices to contain them without physical barriers. In theory, the high-frequency emissions surrounding the animals will mean they won't be able to run and will be too overwhelmed to fight. That way we can close in on them and make tranquilization much easier for transportation back to the facility. But will this work? The smaller devices are less powerful, and there is concern that it might not be as effective as a deterrence measure. That is where she comes in.
She?
Our third Dilophosaurus in the subterranean Fake Sky facility. One of the only individuals to not successfully escape in the incident. We set up a slab of meat near one of these devices to test its efficiency. We started with a control, no frequency. As expected, she took the bait and came in to feed. We then upped the frequency to half of the maximum capacity. This time with the same setup, she seemed uncomfortable, more wary when approaching the food. But eventually, she took it. That was half of the full frequency, and it barely stopped her.
That movement right there, you can tell why his head literally
However,
broke,
the full
his neck
capacity of the
snapped.
small device, the results were incredible. She didn't go near the food. She stayed between some nearby rocks, eyeing the area but not approaching. If a perimeter of these devices was used on the field, the animals wouldn't be able to escape. However, there's one problem with this approach. The frequencies affect all animals in the area, not just the target.
Oh.
This includes members of the capture teams. Ear protection can be provided, but lacking auditory function when trying to recapture large animals is risky. That doesn't mean these devices can't be applied. They can be used to reinforce current measures and used strategically to lower the risk for capture teams. But nevertheless, we developed more measures that are more specific for better capture.
Okay.
Using a Darwin unit, we synthesized synthetic pheromones. These pheromones were engineered to produce certain symptoms in certain animals. We sprayed it near the food and observed.
Extremely expensive.
The effects were similar to that of the high-frequency emitter. She didn't go near. This technology is expensive, however, and while it's engineered specifically to impact certain species, we didn't fully understand the risks of inhalation for humans. This is why we didn't engineer more severe side effects, and why all capture teams using this tech will be fitted with respirators and standard body covers.
Yeah.
This technology will be developed further and hopefully applied to strengthening the security of our environments to prevent further escapes. We've had a number of species imported into the facility, into temporary enclosures for study, alongside some geneticists from other facilities to aid in research while we focused on recapture. They began testing on proboscids such as Platybelodon, looking at the effects on pheromones on large mammals. So far, she's responded well to testing. They've also begun trials on large aquatic species such as our mosasaur, in the event that he breaks a maintenance gate, for example, and swims out into the wider area.
Oh, so it was mosasaur. Okay.
While doing this, we also factored in smaller organisms in their environment. We know the pheromones or frequencies can cause major issues, so we studied fauna like ammonites. This here is an individual found dead in one of our Jurassic enclosures. While she's not the same as the Cretaceous ammonites residing with the mosasaur, the application should be similar. We studied samples from these, as well as live specimens, to understand the effects of our deterrence measures on their major functions, to try and reduce the risk for them.
Okay.
Research was also applied to the less pure Paleozoic specimens. We started small with them, examining the effects on trilobites, such as the Solenoides. There isn't too much risk for most of these currently cloned Paleozoic animals to cause any harm if they manage to escape into the sea or rivers. But this technology can be used for newer facilities, such as the Carboniferous rainforest or Ordovician sea. It will house more deadly animals. With that, I'll conclude my log. I hope the progress my division has provided is satisfactory. More logs will be sent out when further progress is made.
The next log, everything's fucked. Run. Is that really it? Oh, it really is it? Okay, next video. Okay, this is How to Make a Dinosaur, the Cicada Codex Tape 2. He said it's a remake. He didn't like how the original was, so he remade it. That's why it's Tape 2 after we just finished Tape 7. Because he never officially called it Tape 2. So let's see what changed. So far, the thumbnail looks horrifying. A fleshy raptor.
Millions of years ago, Earth was ruled by the dinosaurs.
I was reading the comments during the last video too. It's like, hey, good news. We brought back dinosaurs. Bad news. We also brought back a super Ebola.
They lived all
I was like,
over
yeah.
the globe, and ranged from the size of a small chicken to the largest animals to ever walk the earth. Millions of years later, thanks to our wonderful technology here at Cicada Genetics, the dinosaurs are reborn once again.
A little fuzzy, ain't he? Overwrapped though. You're a little fleshy there, bud.
But how is this possible? Well, here in your first
Black magic.
staff orientation tape, you will learn about the cloning of prehistoric life.
And breed. Hey, you didn't say and breeding, you just said cloning. Read out the full sentence, lady. Come on.
An introduction to Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin. Darwin Awards.
Darwin was originally used as a diagnostic technology for genetic disorders. However, it was later discovered that it could be used to observe microscopic imprints of DNA on well-preserved fossil remains. The first step of this process is the imaging stage. Darwin uses advanced microscopic imaging to produce clear micrographs of DNA. These are then analyzed by Darwin's artificial intelligence module. The AI looks at the micrograph and infers the nucleotide sequence of the target DNA strand
It's not
based
read
on
accurately.
each nucleotide's individual morphology.
Okay.
This sequence is then synthesized in the fabrication stage.
Okay.
A separate Darwin module
Sorry about the cut.
fabrication stage. A separate Darwin module loaded with the appropriate components such as free nucleotides and the correct enzyme.
Darwin module requires more components such as phosphate groups and pentose sugar extract to synthesize
such
DNA.
as free nucleotides and the correct enzymes can artificially synthesize the analyzed genetic material. The result of this process are fragments of paleo DNA from animals lost to time. However,
Triceratops.
fragments of DNA alone can't create a living animal.
No.
That is where genetic combination occurs. We use the DNA of
Yeah, I do like how he was more specific with the
related
parrot,
species
blue
to
macaw.
fill in the gaps
Firebug.
in the target's genome and allow for an embryo to be produced.
Oh yeah.
This is not without great challenge.
That looks so uncomfortable. That looks so uncomfortable. Could you imagine you become sentient and you have a fucking neck cramp? Yeah.
It's a Dilophosaurus embryo. It did not survive the incubation process, unfortunately. We think this is due to faulty enzymes, but this will be corrected in future iterations.
Nice to know,
This
Doc.
is version 10, and I believe very soon we'll have viable Dilophosaurus embryos for the lab.
Okay.
As seen in our demonstration, it may take many iterations and revisions to produce viable embryos. Then once they are produced and placed in artificial eggs or wounds, the resulting animal may still act or look very different from how they were in the wild, due to the nature of gene combination.
What the hell is happening? Progress report, gene purity.
Almost perfect.
Almost?
This is the purest we have for this genus. 91%.
91?
We changed some of the bird DNA we used. But this is the best look at the Dilophosaurus we have.
Okay.
We started to incubate one. -30-1.
Yeah.
First of its batch.
Yeah.
Shows no deformities like the others.
Jesus!
Seems this time
Dead
we
end.
may have actually succeeded.
Dilo 11. That shit's horrifying. Gene parity. So Dilo 30-1 and 30-2, the two that escaped at 91% accurate purity. That's horrifying. Next video. This is the second to last video. Child Taker, the Cicada Codex Tape 1. It seems from the thumbnail we might get more answers about that child's drawing in the Bone Bridge Reaper. that he found before he got devoured.
The remarkable mimicry of the lyre.
The lyre bud, yeah. The killed what's called lyre. BCC evening.
Another disappearance has been reported in
Holy hell.
the town of Bonebridge. 8-year-old Harper
I love your ears, man. This isn't me trying to shit talk you. I love them.
Thompson was reported missing this morning by her parents. This is the latest in a string of disappearances in the town over just the last few weeks.
Yeah.
8 people now, including Harper, have been reported missing.
8 people,
Police
Jesus.
urge anyone with information on Harper and other missing persons
Yeah.
to come forward to help bring them home.
It is believed by locals that these disappearances are all linked. Many of the reports have mention of a creature or large man associated with the victim's disappearance.
Large man.
Descriptions vary, but what remains consistent in reports is the mention of 2 large brown protrusions
Oh, God!
of the entity. These
That's
reports
horrifying.
have led officials to believe that there is an individual or group of individuals bearing masks and abducting pets and locals of Bone Bridge.
Dude, get that off my
Residents
screen.
have named this alleged figure the Bone Bridge Reaper.
Oh.
If police suspicion is correct, it is still unclear what their motive is, as there is little consistency between victims.
Yeah, because they're
Except
just killing anyone they can.
that they are all last seen before night.
Yep.
Before 8-year-old Harper Thompson went missing,
Oh.
she described a similar figure to her parents, stating that it was a monster that would talk to her at night.
Hold up, what the fuck you mean talk? We're talking about the Dilos, right? I know the raptor had lyre-bad DNA, so the Dilos do too?
Her parents dismissed this as their child's wild imagination.
Now, if my daughter, or if my child says there is someone talking to me outside my window at night, I'm grabbing my gun and I am about to shoot someone.
A sentiment they come to regret. Police urge all residents of Bone Bridge to refrain from
Keep
staying
those
out
windows
after
locked,
dark,
keep an eye on pets and
to lock
children,
doors,
on the
to
Reaper
windows, and to
disappearances.
most importantly, report any information on recent victims to the local police station. Janet Smith, BCC News.
I'm not gonna bullcrap you. If I saw that face, that's crazy though. That it looks human from head on at night, obviously, because if it's dark you can't see well, but you see 2 horns or crest. Next video. This is the latest video from Paleo Void on the Cicada Codex series. This is 4 days old as I am recording this. Tape 8, Monster House. We saw the Dilos again, so I wonder if this is going to take place with the abandoned school. We have Optodine again, though, and their technological bleh. The Whiz-Biz. Terminal 1, Bone Bridge. Logged in. Audio search mode. Active. Visual search mode. Active. Searching quarter audio. Sergeant. Keyword active, searching. Did I miss something? Keyword active. Okay, no. It just changed to keyword. Okay. Interesting.
Okay, if you can't afford this port recorder here,
43/23.
I do have this option. It's second-hand and doesn't have its tick chip, so its resolution is pretty bad. But I can give it to you for about half the price. Yeah, I'll take it.
How much does it cost? I'm sick of ads. But interesting. So yeah, it's gonna be fuzzy as all hell. February 10th, 1980. Yeah, so we're still in Bone Bridge. I kind of like the idea that it's giving a lot of love to the Dilos. I like that, though. Whoa, my eyes just, like, changed there. It's a squirrel! Hello, squirrel. Goodbye, squirrel. The bit rate. The what? What scares me about the last video is it said she said that it was talking. The Dilo was talking to her. We saw earlier that the raptors, because of the genetics, can talk. But I guess some of the genetics also went into the Dilo.
It's been 5 days.
5 days?
Since you went missing.
Since you went missing.
Family's worried.
Uh-oh.
Especially with these Reaper cases. And you're my only cousin, so I'm worried too.
Oh.
You always used to record things, so I thought I'd...
Yeah, the victim.
Thought I'd give it a try.
Yep,
I've
the
been
victim.
looking for you. The police have searched everywhere, but I know they don't search some places. We always used to go to the Myers building.
Yep.
Smoke after school, so I'm gonna look there.
Good luck. The focus, unfocus. Focus, unfocus. Scary Belly. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. This is his longest video, 18 minutes.
Chris, if you're here.
Chris. Everybody hates Chris.
Chris? Chris?
I guess that was a noise.
Whoever's there, I don't mean to cause trouble.
Well. It's a dinosaur. That's clever. I'll give them that. But it's clear they've been inside, because look at how... Even though it's old, everything should not be knocked over. Yep, there's the Dilo. Crap, something to fight with. Do a two-pronged attacks. Ram it into the foot and then ram it in its throat. Two-prong, two-prong. Huh. We know there's two of them, though. Where's the second one? Well, he doesn't know that, but we know. Buddy, no. You didn't look left! Why the fuck would you only look right? Don't you know the rules? Before crossing anything, look left and right. Was he under a table, or did I miss that? No, shush, bud. Come on. Grab a can and chuck it. Like in the opposite direction of where you want to go. So say you want to go that way, throw it back to where you just whack where it was. Or where you are. In the same area, but in a different spot they hadn't looked yet. That noise made me jump. Where's the second one? I think that's it. I think there's 2 of them in there. Because it moved around pretty quick. But you gotta grab something and throw it. Come on, there's plenty of stuff to grab and throw. No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. Buddy, please. I am begging with all my force and happiness here. Please. There's so much shit he could grab right now. Just to use as a weapon. Yeah, stealth is a big option, but... what are you gonna do when stealth's no longer an option? And he's already ran away showing prey behavior, so... and they've already been eating people, so... it's a dinosaur, I told you. See, if I had the option to throw something, I would have hauled it outside. Like, thrown a can as far as I can outside. Because that way it would have went outside, and if there was a second one here, you'd only possibly have to deal with one on the inside. Oh, fuck!
I think it's gone.
No, it ain't. My butt cheeks are clenched. Dude, it's just watching you. If you really wanted to check if it was gone, grab something and throw it. And see if there's any noise or anything. Or if you see it, go investigate. I don't care about ads. Dude.
Just down there.
Dude, please. Dude, please. Please be careful, dude. Come on. Oh, fuck. I was gonna say, it's gonna haul ass. At that moment right there, he should have, after that, grab something and chuck it the opposite direction. Chuck it upstairs. Hi there. You want a drink? Like, it knows you're around. Oh boy, howdy. Did he just do that to get his attention away? Yep. Attaboy. Oh fuck.
Hello?
I'm sorry, what? What?
Oh. Oh.
At least it's... I guess at least it said hello back. Hello. Dude, now what you should do is shimmy along that little walkway right here so you are standing above the door frame so you can see if both of them come up or just one of them, because now you know there are at least two of them. See, now if you're on the second floor and there's a window, I would throw something out the window to make them think I ran and jumped out the window. Dude, you moving around like that is just telling them exactly where you are upstairs. You needed to... You're dead. You just cornered yourself. You're done. You're done, buddy. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, you're right in the nest. There's an egg there. There's an egg. Yep. Dude, you're dead. You are in the nest. Unless... Oh, God. Unless you can take the egg hostage. Because they're smart enough to say hello. They have to be mimicky, right? They have to be smart enough to understand, hey, I've got your baby. Don't fuck with me. Dude, you fucked yourself. You are literally in a horrible... Literally in deep shit. Holy shit. A lot of time has passed. At least half an hour. Don't. 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 Here's the thing, though. You box yourself in upstairs at their nest. They know there's only one conventional way down to them. The stairs you took down up. And they probably knew you were in the bathroom because that was the one door they didn't check. Oh, you're so dead. Stop looking at the goddamn nest! I get it, it's your cousin. You feel horrid, but dude, if you don't get out of there smartly and quietly, you're gonna end up another part of the nest. Oh, dude, you're so fucked. I had it growling. I just hit the mic, sorry about that. Dude, you're so fucked. dude, you are so fucked. I'm so sorry, buddy. I am so sorry, bud, but you are fucked. If only you hadn't boxed yourself in upstairs. You would have been so fine if you hadn't, bud. Oh no, they know exactly where you are, dude. They're waiting for you. That's not quiet. And the fact you can't hear them moving means they're just waiting. They're just waiting for you to make a noise. Oh, buddy. He might be able to live if the strike team gets there. The scientists said they were going to investigate this building. Because they know they won't leave the area, so I imagine they're thinking there's a nest nearby. Not where they've been, though. Oh, buddy, please. Come on, buddy. Can we get a W? Can we get a W for the humans, please? Told ya. Maybe, if you're lucky, time that son of a bitch flashlight all the way up to high beam and shove it right in the eye. Oh, it backed off. Did it really, though? It did. It backed off. I guess just because it didn't want... Okay, holy hell. That was Paleo Void's Cicada Codex series. A great dinosaur analog found footage horror. Please go show your love to Paleo Void, who I'll leave a link in the description, as well as the playlist that he uses, and any other video in it that any video I reacted to that wasn't in the playlist for some reason. Whew, boy, that was awesome. I think my favorite thing about this is not only how the Dilos look, but how it's like Dilo specific. Yeah, we had a raptor at the beginning, but it's focused more on the Dilos. And I love that. The doctor examining, you know, the Coleophysis and trying to come up with deterrent/capture methods is awesome. I loved it. I really love it. I can't wait to see more. If you guys loved it, please go show your love to Paleo Viz, like I said, as well as go like each video and buy the link. But that's the end of my video. If you enjoyed my commentary, reaction, or editing, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. My goal for the end of this year is 300 subscribers for the brigade to grow stronger. So let's see if we can make it happen, huh? And I say my wonderful brigade. Bye-bye.